Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Noelle and I do unboxings, mostly lifestyle subscription boxes, but also some stationery, books, beauty, jewelry, travel, home decor, and yes, the very occasional dash of Disney. So you can tell it's a dash of Disney day because I'm wearing my Minnie Mouse ears. It has been a while, I have to admit. I do supposedly have one more Disney box on the way before the end of the year. It's a box that I actually ordered back in June, so I'm kind of pretending it's the We Please box of Disney subscription boxes, but more on that later in that video if it actually happens. Today though, I have a box that you all voted on a few months ago. I asked which of the Disney subscription boxes you would like to see here on the channel, and you all sort of voted pretty unanimously that you would like to see another Bibbidi Box. So they are one of the bigger Disney subscription boxes out there. So I went ahead and ordered in November for this box. So technically it's a November box, but of course it might have some holiday cheer, as you can tell by the outer design. Of course, it's got that ubiquitous red truck with the pine tree in the back. I still don't know exactly where that sort of holiday country tradition came from, but of course they've sort of Disneyfied it by putting Mickey there in silhouette driving the truck, which I do think is really cute. I do like their boxes to store all of the Disney merch that I have wound up with. Now, back in 2019 when I first started my channel, and then of course in 2020 when the parks were closed and I was really just missing out on all of the Disney magic, I did open a ton of Disney subscription boxes. In fact, I have a Disney unboxing playlist that I will leave linked for you guys right up here. Now, I don't do as many now because I'm not a Disney channel. I do mostly lifestyle boxes, and Disney subscription boxes are not cheap because they're mostly getting Disney licensed merchandise, which is totally understandable. And also, I just like to go to the parks myself when possible and pick out the merchandise myself. Obviously, I love the mystery element, I love the customization element, but it just makes more sense since I'm about an hour and a half away from Disneyland, which is my home park, to go ahead and get there a couple of times a year. I probably won't be going as often because I used to be an annual pass holder, so it made it a little bit more worth my while. But now with the reservation system and the magic key passes, which I am not a magic key holder, I probably won't be going as often. But I will probably be just returning from a Disneyland trip with my mom. I actually think I will have been going yesterday, so the day before this post, so you'll have to let me know how it went. It looks like there's rain in the forecast, so I don't know how much I will be actually Instagramming for you guys, but if you want, you can definitely check it out and see if I still have some stories up there. Now, this box was the fantasy level box, which is kind of the middle tier for Bibbidi at $59 plus $10.99 in shipping. I think they have boxes for as little as $39 and all the way up to, I think there's even more than the Ultimate Magic box now. I think there's boxes that are like $150 or more. Obviously, that's where you're going to get the designer and big ticket items. Now, Bibbidi doesn't just do Disney. They also do other fandoms like Harry Potter. They have specifically Harry Potter boxes. They have like Nickelodeon items. And what's kind of cool is that you can actually get some of those other items from other fandoms from the wish list. So when you first sign up, there's a very extensive preferences sheet that you do fill out, and you do want to keep it really, really updated because obviously you want to try to avoid getting duplicates. You want to stay on top of like the Disney merch that's coming out because maybe they can procure it for you more easily than you would be able to get to the parks yourself or have a shopper do it for you. I feel like most of the time these days though, they do most of the curation, and this is just because Bibbidi has grown so much over the past few years. I think they do most of the curation based on the wish list. So the wish list is way more sophisticated than it used to be. You actually now have the option with some items to go ahead and directly put those items into your box, ensuring that you will receive them. Of course, it depends on what level you are doing. Obviously, you can't put like a $90 backpack into a $60 box, for example, but they also do bundles and things. The wish list is also a wish list, so you can just heart items that you would like to see in your box, and you can have like the entire wish list hearted if you want to, but of course it's not guaranteed. Now, I am super duper picky when it comes to things, so I don't usually like Bibbidi branded items. I don't usually like small shop stuff. There's some small shop stuff that I've gotten or seen that I do appreciate, but for the most part, I like what I like to call very adult Disney, like very subtle Disney, some like Mickey icons, nothing too crazy. And I also like things that are like within my preferences. So They also base their shipping schedule supposedly on the wish list. Now, I don't think I've ever like cracked the secret to it, because supposedly you secure your place in the shipping queue as soon as you heart anything on the wish list. It can just be one thing. You can take it off eventually later. You can add a bunch of other things as you go through the wish list. I have every single time this has been the system that's been in place, I have gotten in there within like the first hour of the wish list opening up, hearted something just to secure my place in line, and I swear no matter what, my shipping label is not created until the last day of the month, the last day that it can be created. So I usually wind up with my box like the first week of the following month. So technically this is a November box, but I get it in December. Totally fine. Still arrived in time if I want to use any of the items for my little holiday trip to Disneyland. Hopefully there's something in there kind of fun. And then also it's like nice to make sure that I don't wind up picking that item up at the park when I also just had it waiting for me in a box. Now, I will not be doing as many Disney boxes again through the following years. I would probably will always be trying to go doing the shopping for myself, and honestly I just don't need that much more Disney merch. That said, I have a little bit of an overflow. I do have some duplicates just because I did so many different boxes. So stay tuned for the end of this video, maybe after we go over the packing slip, because I will be announcing a Disney mystery box giveaway for those of you who are Disney lovers here on the channel. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what we have got. So very cute. Here is their little folder that they do, which they say is, you know, you could tear off the front and make it like an art print. I probably wouldn't ever do that, but I like this nice simple Mickey wreath design with the castle on the interior. It says home for the holidays, and that is definitely a family tradition. My mom and I like to go for the holidays when everything is decorated. We went once earlier this year in February, I think, with my husband and my dad, but this is just a girls trip, so we're gonna go and have fun. Hopefully not get too wet. So inside we just have a nice little message from the Bibbidi gals, from our family to yours, happy holidays. And then I did get the little note that does often come in my boxes. A quick note about your box. This box has fewer items of higher value as opposed to more items of lesser value. We hope you love it. To change this option, please update your preference manager, little typo there, by logging into bibbidi.club. So I have always done that because I'm definitely a quality over quantity person. I don't like to get a lot of little like tchotchke things. I feel like if you say you want more items, you wind up with a lot of like keychains and little like coin purses, which like once you have one or two of those, you don't need that many more. So here is our packing slip. It's always a folded sheet of paper, so we save that for the end, so there is the element of surprise. Now, when I first started getting these boxes, I used to always want a 10% value above what I paid for the box to reflect my annual pass holder discount. But since I am no longer an annual pass holder, I kind of think of I would like to get like free shipping out of it, which in this case is actually more like 20%, because it just saves me the gas money of driving up there, I guess. So usually I feel like you're maybe getting just a couple dollars more in value, but even that with Disney merch is pretty good in my opinion. But if it covers the cost of the shipping, like if I wound up with a box that had a value of, so it's a $59 box with an $11 in shipping, if I wound up with a $70 box, I'm doing really well. So then we have a little Bibbidi sticker right here, of course. Now, if you guys are interested in subscribing, Bibbidi does send boxes out for review to some Disney channels. If you want to let me know your favorite Disney channels in the comments below, let me know. So you can definitely find some codes. I personally like Miss Cherry, I like the Leffersons, I like the Game Boys. I watch a lot of Disney channels still, even though I'm not opening a lot of Disney boxes these days. So inside, you guys, it is just covered with shred. So we're gonna have to get in there and see. So I'm kind of happy that they're using shred again. For a little while they were using reusable sort of like string backpacks, which was a cute idea, but I don't feel like it always worked depending on the items. It didn't actually give it enough like cushion depending on the items that they were sending, and there's only so many reusable backpacks that you need. At a certain point you just have like too many of them. So that you might get one of those Bibbidi backpacks, you guys, in one of my giveaways. But now the other thing is, I personally, again, am not super into like the Bibbidi branded stuff. I want like Disney authentic merch. All right, so I see 2 items. I was wondering if I was gonna get like 2 items or maybe just one. I think I hearted a couple of things on the wish list. I think there was like a wallet, which honestly I don't really need another like Loungefly wallet, but I did get 2 items that I'm pretty happy about. So one, it's kind of funny because neither of these are actually Disney merchandise. They're not like park items. Now, they do usually put like a hot pink sticker on the items that are from the parks, but one of them is going to involve an ear change. So I'm pretty excited about it, you guys. This was like the first time that I saw small shop ears on their wish list, and I just thought it was kind of cool. So I did heart them. It's from Two Park Princesses, and this is actually really cute. Oh my gosh, you guys. These are so like puffy. So they are Haunted Mansion inspired. Now, Haunted Mansion is not like one of my favorite rides. I do like the holiday overlay, even though I'm not like a Nightmare Before Christmas fan. Like, I think that movie is like really, really creepy. Let me know in the comments below if you are a Nightmare Before Christmas fan, but I always actually put it in my preferences with all of the Disney boxes that I do not want any Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. But I like the Haunted Mansion. I just think that song is catchy. So I got these Haunted Mansion. They're not holiday Haunted Mansion ears, and they are from a small shop again. They're just very simple. It's just a black satin bow and these dark green velvet ears. But you guys, look how fat these ears are. Like, most of the Disney ears are very, very flat, and even though they're plush, these are like stuffed to the gills. But I just thought this was like very classic and also kind of like holiday at the same time. So you wouldn't necessarily know that it was Haunted Mansion. So let me go ahead and pull these off. Now you guys can see like right here, these are Disney park ears and they are much thinner. So pretty cool though. I'm excited about it. Wow, this is really nice. It says "Welcome Foolish Mortals" on the inside on the ribbon, and then it says Two Park Princesses on the inside. So nice branding, gals. I think the value on these was like around $30, which is the price of the Disney ones. It might have been a little bit more because sometimes small shop ones are a little bit more, but I always like having ears. Nowadays, when I go to the parks, I like having small shop ears. I like when people come up to me and they're like, "Where did you get those?" And I have to be like, "Oh, I actually got them on Etsy, or I got them from a small shop, or I got them from Bibbidi." So I will have to see about maybe wearing these, because again, they're very like holiday as well. Oh my gosh, and they're so comfy. I kind of love this as like a holiday set of ears, and it even kind of goes with this cranberry shirt. I might be like putting together my Disney outfit right here, you guys. Very comfortable headband, I have to say. Sometimes the Disney ears are a little bit tight. I kind of have a big head, but these so far feel very comfy, and they feel very secure as well, because I feel like where they sit on my head, I can have them behind my ears. I think they're really cute. I kind of love how fat they are. So I think that is really fun. I can show my love for Haunted Mansion without like being super Haunted Mansions. Like, it doesn't have the pinstripes, doesn't have any like ghouls on it. So very, very fun. Now the other item that we got is a small shop item as well, but they do beautiful Disney jewelry, and that is from Lillian & Co. This is definitely something that I also put on my wish list. Now I have a bunch of their cuffs, which I love cuffs because one, you can fit them to your wrist a little bit more easily. I have pretty small wrists, and they just have like Disney quotes and sayings on them. They come in all the different jewelry tones, and I think I know which one it is that I put on there, and it's not because I'm necessarily like a huge fan of the movie that it comes from. I just thought it was really funny. So very nice presentation from Lillian & Co. You get this nice little jewelry bag inside, and then you get like a little card that tells you about the inspiration. It says "Practically perfect in every way," which, you know, that's me. I'm all about perfection. I'm kidding. I have a little more humility than that, but I like the idea of perfection, and sometimes it's something that I have to take the time to let go of, that, you know, progress, not perfection, right? It says society, your parents, and other people will use their tape measure to judge you according to their standards, but when you give in and attempt to live by their opinions, you'll never measure up. It's time to toss out their tape measure and show up with your own. Pull that baby out and see that your every imperfection, every quirky quality, and every cell in your body is practically perfect in every way. So perfectly imperfect, right? So let's see what jewelry tone we got. It is gold, which I love, and then it's just so simple, you guys. It's just this nice bar bracelet, and it just says, has it imprinted, practically perfect in every way. What a great reminder, right? So it's very like subtle, great reminder of just, you know, like, it's okay to be not perfect, practically perfect, you know, because we all have our little quirks, which I like that they've mentioned that. So very, very pretty. I know it's hard to see. I'll try to take some photos for you guys over on Instagram. I love that. So it's nice, like subtle Disney kind of thing, right? So very, very fun. Let me see what it says. Oh, it just tells us about the care and the sizing. I actually don't know what that comes from, like what movie Disney film that necessarily comes from, you guys. Let me know in the comments below. I'm sure you'll all tell me exactly what it is, but I don't know. I feel like I should know, but I don't know, but I feel like that's also one of the sort of storylines of every Disney movie, is that you can be practically imperfect or imperfectly perfect, and you should appreciate all of our differences. So let's take a look at our packing slip. It says we got our 2-part Princesses by Bibbidi exclusive small shop ears. So maybe you can't get them from their small shop. You can only get them through Bibbidi. Haunted Mansion inspired velvet green with black bow. These have a value of $40. So that seems totally fair to me. Again, they feel very well crafted, like very professional, almost like better than Disney's. And then we got our Lillian & Co. stackable bracelet. Oh, it's from Mary Poppins. That's what I thought. And I always think of the little penguins in Mary Poppins. Practically perfect in every way, gold. This has a value of $32. So our total retail value for our box was $72. So like I said, you guys, that is over 10% over the value of the $59 box, and it definitely covered my shipping. So, and plus an extra $2 in value. So I actually think that is great. I love both items. I love that this is a Bibbidi exclusive. They feel so well made. I will probably be wearing them very, very soon because I think they're very fun and holiday as well. So let me tell you about the giveaway. So like I said, I have not put the box together. There will not be any customization because I don't have that much merch that I can like get the characters that you love, for example. But I will be putting together a mystery box. You're just going to leave your information in the Google form that I'll leave linked for you in the description box below. Let's have this open just until, like, let's say December 20th, so I have the opportunity to put the box together and maybe get it off to you in time for the holidays. I don't know. I can't guarantee that that will get to you in time for the holidays, but definitely within the year. And I will also put like a little section in the form where if you're interested in Pusheen items, if you love that adorable little tabby cat, I have some fun merch from Pusheen boxes as well. So don't feel like you're obligated to put that in there, but if you are interested in some Disney magic as well as some Pusheen magic, and then if I have some like gaps in the box, because I'll probably be doing a flat rate medium size box, so you do have to have a US shipping address. Sorry guys, I will be doing some stuff for my Canadian subscribers in the new year. It's just shipping is so expensive right now. I'm just keeping it to US addresses for now, but I might go ahead and tuck in some like lifestyle items if there is space in the box. So we'll just have to see, but it will be predominantly Disney magic because I do have, like I said, a little bit of an overflow. I want to be able to have things go out that people will actually use and enjoy, and I have a few duplicates as well. So let me know. You just have to leave your name and your email address, and basically all that has to happen is once I select a winner, and I will be doing it with a random number picker on or around the 20th, then I will email you, and you'll have to email me back with a screenshot proving that you are subscribed to my channel, because you don't have to be publicly subscribed. I know some people aren't, and then I will send that box out to you. You have to have that US mailing address. You do have to be 18 years or older. Of course, this is not in any way associated with YouTube, Instagram, Bibbidi, or Disney, but it's just my way of sharing some Disney magic with all of you. And like I said, there should be one more Disney unboxing happening at least before the end of the year. If you'd like to let me know in the comments below what Disney boxes you would like to see next, please do, and I'll see you all very, very soon in my next unboxing.